Are you suffering from low back pain with radiating symptoms down to one side of your leg or sometimes both? And it's called sciatica. Hi, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. In this video, I'll be discussing why you're having one-side symptoms of sciatica and how to instantaneously relieve the pain, to know how to fix a radiating pain, to centralize on your back, to fix your low back pain with sciatica, and to differentiate different kinds of directional specific treatment for low back pain. If you're new to my channel, and my channel is about Pilates, yoga, physical therapy, health, and wellness. And if you're looking for something, very gentle program that will work to slowly progress, to strengthen your core, improve your overall posture, and overall health. All you need is a ball, and if you don't have a ball, you can still modify the program utilizing a chair. So get your mat ready and join me. Okay, my friends, let's discuss about sciatica symptoms and why you're having it and what are the root cause of the problem. Because with sciatica, there could be a lot of factors. It could be from your lumbar spine, getting some stenosis, from osteoarthritis, disc herniation, a bone spur that causes irritation on that area, and trauma that causes spasms, stiffness, and tightness. If you have a back spasms from a muscle strain and sprain, sometimes it pinches the nerve because you're having muscle imbalance. You can also have sciatica symptoms not coming from your lumbar spine, but it could be from your buttocks area because you have tightness on your piriformis muscles or other hip internal and external rotators of your hip, from your obturator internus or externus, and the gemellus inferior and superior as well, because sometimes the sciatic nerve passes through the piriformis muscle and it's behind and in front on the certain external rotators of the muscle as it goes down the leg. So you want to make sure you know what's the cause of the problem. So my recommendation is still for you to see your medical doctor or local physical therapist to evaluate you, to make sure you know what are the root cause of your problem. But you can also try my different positioning, directional specific, and we can do repetitions. With this program, I'm going to utilize repetitions because through movement patterns, you can figure it out which movement causes more pain. If the pain goes down your leg further and it makes it worse and there's more weakness and tightness going down your leg, then stop. Then that specific movement is not for you, because there's going to be different directional forces. There's flexion, extension, rotation, and lateral flexion of your lumbar spine. You want to make sure which positioning causes more nerve irritation. So with the ball, it's gentler, it's going to be safer, and you can figure it out in a day and the next day as well if it's working for you. And then you can slowly progress with more static hold and stretch and more repetitions as you slowly heal that specific area where you have the inflammation. Because with back pain, usually there's an inflammation that triggered that sciatica symptoms, and once the inflammation subsides, it's like a cut on that area. If you have a bruise, you have a little bit swelling, and you want to subside the swelling through movement patterns and especially breath work. So let's begin the program. We're going to start first through flexion, and flexion is when you bend forward, and that's when there's less irritation on that sciatic nerve. And you can do this in sitting on the ball. So when you're sitting on the ball, you're already in a little bit flexion position, and in this position you want to slowly extend one leg. As you extend your leg, you flex your neck and dorsiflex. You're doing a little bit nerve glide, and then toes forward and then sit up straight. As you sit up, if you have balance issues, you can hold in the table for support, because usually with back pain you have balance issues already because of imbalance. Let me do it sideways. So you're sitting down, keeping your back straight, keep your core engaged, and then extend the area where you have pain. So if it's your left side, hold into the ball if you need support. As you inhale, extend, and then flex. Relieve the pressure on your lumbar spine. If there's more pain going down your leg, stop. Then this is not the flexion directional position for you. So extend and then I'm putting my toes forward. I'm bending my neck forward to flexion, and then dorsiflex, which means I'm pulling my toes towards me, and then I'm slowly looking up to stretch the nerve. So again, you're gonna extend, tip your toes, flex your neck, dorsiflex, and then look up. And do that a few seconds, hold, do it 10 times. If there's more radiating pain, stop, then that's not for you. So if flexion is bad for you, then you want to try lateral flexion. So lateral flexion, you're sitting on a ball, and then hold on to your knees, take a deep breath, slowly place in the area where you have pain, flexion, lateral flexion, with lateral flexion. So I'm side bending a little bit, diagonally, and you're going to feel some relief opening the area away from the pain. So if I flex and the pain goes up to my back, I'm centralizing it. And then if you find that side more radiating pain down the leg, let's try to the opposite side. And you might find more pain or less going down, and hold it for a few seconds and try it. Feel your body, mind-body awareness. You don't want to be too fast, you don't want to be gentle to your movement. And after doing a diagonal movement, now you can do side flexion. I'm opening this area, holding on the mat, and I'm slowly lifting my other arm up to open that area. And if there's more pain on that area, on your back, not down your leg, then you are centralizing it away from that irritation. And you can feel the opposite side. If there's more pain down your leg, then don't continue. Then just continue to the area that relieves the pressure, and you're centralizing it to the root of the problem. And then if there's still no relief on sitting flexion position, then we can try the extension. So extension is when you go to your all fours with the ball for support on your low back. You slowly extend your back up, exhale, and then roll down. And then back down here to all fours, round to an angry cat, pelvic tilt. I'm pushing my pelvis into the ball, and then slowly look up. As I slowly look up, I'm slowly lowering my hips down, and then you're gonna feel a centralizing of pain. Let's try it again. Angry cat, look up to a camel, and then roll down your hip down to your heels. And then you can try again without the ball, all fours down to the mat. And this is a McKenzie program. Place your elbows down to the mat, elbows level to your shoulder, and press up. And you're gonna feel some centralizing of pain. If this is for you, there's a lot of younger people in extension because they have usually disc herniation. And the most common disc herniation is posterolateral disc, which means the disc is pushed out back and to the side, and you look, and when you do extension, you're relieving that irritation with a disc, like a gel-like structure that pushes out and back. So when you push up, it's a little bit closer now to your lumbar spine and away from your nerve. And hold it for 5 seconds and slowly progress to 10 seconds until you can do 30 seconds. And if this is easier now and there's less pain down, less pressure on your lumbar spine, then you can progress with your hands, and you extend your elbow and look up to upward facing dog, and then slowly go down. As I said, you can start 5 seconds for beginners to progress to 10, up to 30 seconds until you can do 1 minute hold 10 times. Okay, my friends, after doing those lovely stretches, you can do a little bit strengthening program with the ball, all fours. And then if you can lift your leg up and down to really engage your glutes. Usually they get really weak. Keeping your core engaged, back and forth. And after doing some strengthening, now you can test the side planking positioning with the ball. So I'm leaning on my left side. If your weaker side is in your left, Lean on your left to build stability. The ball will give support and it will challenge you at the same time. And then from this position, you want to see if you can open up that side by opening that right side and putting pressure on your left lateral flexion, and then back up. So feel the pressure release, back and forth, and you're going to feel that centralization of pain if it's the left side. And if it's the right side, then you go to the other side, lean and open that area on your left and put pressure on your right to centralize it if it's a disc irritation laterally. Again, you can do this also standing on the wall. You lean your hip on the wall and that will help glide that disc. But sometimes if you don't have time to stand up and you have more time on the mat with the ball, then you continue with the ball. Or if you're in the mall, you're standing a lot, walking a lot, and you need to relieve pressure, just find a wall and do it on the wall, pushing your hip towards the wall. So let me demonstrate it standing, just in case you have time. You lean on the wall, keep your elbow on the wall, and then a few inches on the wall, like a 6 inches, and then you lean your hip, and you're gonna feel some centralizing if it's your left side or right side, and you're gonna feel that centralization of pain more on your lumbar spine and a little bit on your hips and quadratus lumborum. And after doing those standing exercises, if it's not your lumbar spine, it's more on your hip, then you can do some piriformis stretches. So sitting on the ball, I'm gonna do some figure of 4. You're gonna place, if the problem is in your right side, that's where you have sciatica symptoms. You're gonna place your ankle on top of your knee, and from this position, you're gonna slowly lean forward to stretch your piriformis muscle. Start 5 seconds hold, progress to 10, and then 30, and then a minute hold. If you can do 2 minutes, that would be great, because this is mostly the muscle, and the piriformis muscle is a tiny muscle like the size of your thumb, and it gets tight and sometimes taut and fat and pushing through that nerve, and you need to stretch it. And you can compare it on the good side so you can see how your piriformis should feel. If you're really tight, sometimes your knee's near your chest and it's hard to push your knee down. If you can't bend forward yet it's really tight, then just keep it. The figure 4 is a good stretch already, and then you can press your knee down to open that area. You're gonna feel a deep stretch on your hip. And that's it. I'm hoping you learned a lot on how to stretch and strengthen utilizing a ball to relieve the pain, to instantaneously fix, to centralize the pain, to decrease the inflammation if you're suffering from low back pain with sciatica symptoms. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or concerns, leave a comment down below. Or if you want me to do a follow-along video, leave a comment down below and I'll try to make that next video. I have a lot of videos about sciatica. You can watch it over here and learn more about it. And if you want to follow along more on how to strong, healthy, fit, be back pain free, you can subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so if you haven't done so. And every like you give to my channel, you are supporting me. If you're interested to be guided by me on how to fix your back pain, to have a stronger core and improve overall posture, you can click down below and join my early bird waitlist for my next back masterclass that will be reopened on spring 2023. I also have a pelvic floor dysfunction class that I'm brewing and making soon. You can also join that if you have postpartum diastasis recti, umbilical hernia, and anything between with weak core. I have a beginner program upcoming soon. Click it, check it out, be an early bird waitlist as well. So as I said, I have a lot of videos about sciatica symptoms and how to fix it. Check out over here. And I have a quadratus lumborum if you're suffering from one-sided low back pain, just the spasm area, and you want to fix it. Check it out over here. Until my next video training, always remember, be safe, be well, and healthy you. Bye!